Hey guys, TBSS1 here. Welcome back to Black Ops 3. I have some gameplay running in the background because today we're going to be talking about Modern Warfare Remastered that's coming with Infinite Warfare if you got the Legacy or Legacy Pro Edition. And in case you were wondering, I got the Legacy Pro Edition. I'm not going to say how much money that was. You can go look it up on your own, but it was quite a bit of money and I had to save for a while. But yeah, I have this video going on in the background. This is my gameplay I am playing right now. It took a little bit to get good gameplays. The second one's probably better than the first one, so stay tuned so you guys can see that, and also stay tuned so you can hear all the new things that they're adding to Modern Warfare and what's changing and what's staying the same. But before we get into anything, I just want to thank you guys for watching my videos, liking them, commenting, doing what you guys do on YouTube and subscribing and doing all that stuff. It really does mean a lot to me. It may not seem like it to you, but it lets me know that people want to watch my videos, and it lets me know that people are consistently watching my videos. Don't worry about what I'm doing right here. I'm just adjusting my control freak. It's getting old, and the bottom part's starting to get kind of, I don't even know how to describe it, but I was turning it around. Anyways, the first thing for Call of Duty I want to talk about, for Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, I want to talk about is that is the first game. It's the first Call of Duty game that I ever played, Modern Warfare, for the PlayStation 3, because it wasn't out for anything else. And for you that haven't played Modern Warfare, I would try to get the Modern Warfare Remastered anyways, because it's probably one of my favorite Call of Duties. I'd have to say Modern Warfare 2 or 3 is probably my most favorite out of the whole series. But if you guys haven't played Modern Warfare, I highly recommend getting Modern Warfare Remastered so you can get that experience. Although it's not going to be the same as playing the original game, I still think you should get it, and you'll have a good time if you get it. I'm not saying you have to spend, a lot of money on the, special editions of the game. You'll probably be able to get it on eBay or on other websites, or maybe you'll even be able to buy it separately, once the game's out for a few months. But anyways, let's go ahead and get talking about some of the differences and some of the similarities that the two games, the remastered version and the old PS3 version and Xbox 360 version, I forgot to mention that, what they have in common and what they're changing. Anyways, I say anyways a lot. I need to stop saying anyways. But so the first thing is the graphics. This is kind of expected. The graphics obviously look a lot better, and for you guys who have seen gameplay, you're probably going to agree with me. They look a lot better. They're pretty close to, I'd compare it to Advanced Warfare's graphics. Advanced Warfare had really good graphics. Stuff looked pretty realistic, but it was in the future, so it could have been better, I think, in my opinion. But it's whatever. But that's what I think the graphics sort of look like to me in Modern Warfare Remastered. It is two different companies, in case you guys didn't know. Advanced Warfare was made by Sledgehammer, and Infinite Warfare is going to be made by Infinity Ward, who made Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty Ghosts, and Modern Warfare, which is why they're redoing it. But yeah, the graphics are going to look a lot better. The HUD is a little different, and the old creative class that was kind of stupid, to where you couldn't push circle to go back, you actually had to select something. I'm assuming they fixed that, but I don't know if they did or not. But the creative class looks completely different. If you guys haven't seen that, I'll try to put a link in the description of a photo that'll show the creative class. And you can also just look at other people's gameplay. I'm sure Allier has some gameplay of Modern Warfare Remastered, and I think Elite Shot does too, and I'm sure other YouTubers that you guys know, but those are the two I mainly watch for all this gameplay. And that's all. Those two YouTubers are where I'm getting all this information from, me watching their videos, and here I'm talking to. But if you don't know either of those YouTubers, then I'm going to talk about it. So other than graphics, the game is pretty much the same as the Modern Warfare version, as in gameplay. And, I'm assuming it feels the same. I'm not quite sure because it's going to be on a new console. But the next big thing I want to talk about is how the score streaks and stuff work, because they're going to be working in the same way that they're going to be working in the old Modern Warfare. And if you didn't know, the old Modern Warfare had support, assault, and I think specialist. Or was that only in Modern Warfare 3? I can't remember. I know that it's for sure assault and support, and if you guys don't know what those are, assault is kind of like how it works in the Call of Duties that you've probably been playing. You get a certain amount of kills, and oh, by the way, it's by kills, not points. I don't know if that's going to be changed because I know Infinite Warfare is about points, and if you guys want more information about Infinite Warfare and how the score streaks work, I talk about it a little bit in my Infinite Warfare video that I posted. It's my last video I posted, so you guys can go check that out. I'll put a link in the description. But anyways, without further ado, we're going to keep talking about Modern Warfare. The score streaks back in the old Modern Warfare were by kills and not points. So with the Assault, it works the same way as Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2, most of the other Call of Duties work, as in you get a certain amount of kills, and when you die, that restarts. And now with support, you have a completely different loadout of score streaks to choose from. Some might be variants of others. I know in Modern Warfare 2, they had a Juggernaut, and something else. Something with a riot shield. I can't remember the exact name of it, but they had the Juggernaut, which had a machine gun, and then they had a riot shield for support. And with the support, if you get 5 kills, or any amount of kills, say you get 5 kills, and then you die, that 5 kills is going to reset. So if you have a score streak that is for 10 kills, and you die halfway there, you're not going to have to get those 10 kills again just to get that score streak. It's going to keep your progress to that score streak, and it's going to, let you get the score streak, like dying as many times as much. As long as you get 10 kills that game, and that score streak is 10 kills, then you're guaranteed to get that score streak that game. Now, both the support and assault, I guess, score streak classes, have completely and utterly different score streaks. Usually the support ones are a lot weaker than the assault ones, just because they're a lot easier to get. And if they do have specialists, I can't remember if it was only in Modern Warfare 2. I have a feeling it was, and in Modern Warfare 3. I know for sure those two. But if it was in Modern Warfare, the specialist was you get kills, and it doesn't give you score streaks, but it gives you perks. And once you get up to so many kills, it'll give you all the perks in the game. Now, I don't know if they do that because there's not too many perks in Modern Warfare. In fact, I don't even think they had the score streak system, but if they did, that's what it does, and that's how it works for you guys who haven't played Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. The next thing about the game that they're changing a little bit is, well, they're actually adding something that I think is really cool. They're adding inspections, and by inspections I mean, if you guys have ever seen CSGO gameplay, and if you've ever watched someone play CSGO or played CSGO, I know I just said if you watched it twice, then you know that you can push, I don't know what button it is, I don't play PC games because I don't have a PC. That was a very, very intense voice. Yeah, that was an intense voice crack, and that was an intense stutter. But in CSGO, you can inspect your weapon, kind of hold it up and look at it. They actually added that into Modern Warfare Remastered. If you push down on the D-pad, you're going to be able to look at your weapon and just inspect it. And every single gun in the game has a different one. I don't know what they all are. I know one of the weapons, I can't remember what it was, but you take out the magazine, flip it around, and then put it back in. For the machine guns, you just kind of look at it, I know for one sniper rifle, you look it over and then you kind of wipe some dust off of it, and I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, so they've added that into the game. That wasn't in the old Modern Warfare. That hasn't been in any Call of Duty ever, as far as I know. It's never been in any Call of Duty, so it's really cool if they're adding that. I think a lot of people are going to like that feature. It doesn't really benefit you in the long run in the actual game, but the fact that they put it in, it's just really cool. They're trying to do stuff new, and I really appreciate that, because Modern Warfare is an old game, and I think if they just had it, just like the old game, just better graphics, I think it would be kind of dull, and hate me for saying that if you want, but if they didn't add anything new or changed just maybe one or two things, I still think it would be kind of boring, I guess, just because I've played Modern Warfare before. But for you people who haven't played it, it's probably going to be just as exciting as playing the old version of it, even though you're not going to get the same experience, because there's a lot of glitches and stuff that happens. Speaking of glitches, it's a perfect segue to get to the next topic here. All of the old weird things that would happen in Modern Warfare, they're keeping in the game, because that gave the game a certain feel. It made the game unique because it was broken in certain ways, and having an old game like that be broken and then bringing it back and keeping those broken features, I think it's really cool. Some people might not think the same thing, because these features, they could be game breaking. Like, there's a pistol in the game. I think it's all the pistols except for the Desert Eagle. if you're shooting it and you're spamming it and then you reload, you'll actually do the reload animation and shoot a bullet at the same time. That was an old glitch. It didn't do anything. Like, the bullet still went forward even though you shot it up in the air. It didn't, like, benefit you in any way, but it's just one of those things that made Modern Warfare. You know, it made the game unique in its own way, and it's cool that they're adding those back. With all the weird glitches in the game. I can't remember every single one of them. I just remember that pistol one because I thought it was so funny spamming the whole magazine, shooting it all, and then just, you know, reloading and shooting a bullet up in the air. I think it's kind of funny. Anyways, our next topic is going to be camos in Modern Warfare. And if you guys don't know, Modern Warfare doesn't have that many camos. It had about 6 or 7 every gun, if even that. I'd say an average of 5 for every gun. And the golden, as we're used to in these Call of Duties, you get gold by getting, you know, a certain amount of kills and stuff, and then you get all those camos, and then you get camos that you have to do to get special things, like you have to get headshots, you have to get one shot, one kills, long shots, all attachments, like in Black Ops 3. That wasn't the case in Modern Warfare. In Modern Warfare, I'm pretty sure it was just headshots. You'd get headshots, or even just kills, actually. I think it was just kills. They didn't make it too hard. But since they only had 5 or 6, you know, they didn't have much to work with because, you know, it was harder to make camos for guns back then, I'm assuming, with Infinity Ward, at least. And yeah, there's only 5 or 6 camos, and you can only get one gun gold for every class. So if you don't know exactly what I'm saying, say for pistols, right? There's a lot of cool pistols in the Modern Warfare, and even if you got all the camos for that pistol, it wouldn't be gold unless it was a certain one. Like in Modern Warfare, the Desert Eagle. That was the only pistol that you could get gold. For assault rifles, the the AK-47. That was the only assault rifle that you could get gold. Now I'm not sure if it actually was the AK-47. I think it was. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, so every single weapon class, it could, you know, you can only get one gold weapon for that weapon class. You couldn't get gold for everything. But in Modern Warfare Remastered, they've changed it to where it acts like all the other Call of Duties. And part of me wishes they didn't do this just because, once again, that's one of the cool features about the old Modern Warfare is that you couldn't get gold camo for every single gun. And if you got it for that one pistol or that one assault rifle, then it, you know, it just seemed kind of cool that, you know, you use that gun a lot. Because usually they wouldn't put it on the best guns, even though the Desert Eagle was a beast of a pistol. And I really wish they added it into the other Call of Duties. But with everything being in the future and stuff, I'm sure the Desert Eagle is pretty weak. But yeah, they're adding it to where you can get gold camo for every single weapon in Modern Warfare Remastered. Now, the gold camo in the game looks really, really good. I've seen some good gameplay of people doing inspections with, you know, gold camos on different weapons. Of course, playing at COD XP, and a couple weeks ago, actually, COD XP was. And I think it's really cool. The gold camo looks really, really nice. It might be my favorite gold camo. Yeah, dude, voice crack. I need to, like, drink some water or something. Anyways, it's probably my I can't talk, excuse me. Just give me a moment, okay? I just can't talk right now. I've been talking for, what, 13 minutes and, like, 35 seconds? I mean, you know, it's getting towards the end of the video. I'm almost done talking. Just, you know, bear with me here. Anyways, I say anyways again. Oh, okay, just don't worry about it. But you can get gold camo for every gun. I've seen I've seen some good gameplay, and it's probably my favorite gold camo I've ever seen. It looks really nice. It's really reflective, and of course, with them having, you know, like next gen consoles, I know PlayStation 4 and Xbox One aren't really considered next gen anymore, but you know, current generation platformers and the consoles and stuff, it looks really, really, really good. There was one more thing I was going to talk about. Can't quite remember what it was. Oh yeah, I remember. If you guys haven't seen my Infinite Warfare video, once again, I'll put a link in the description. But I forgot to say something about Infinite Warfare. They're actually going to have a new weapon class that you can pick guns from, and it's called classic weapons. And this includes like the intervention. They remade the intervention. All like some other old guns, but this like from Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, maybe Ghost. They're putting those remade, reimagined into Infinite Warfare, so the guns look all futuristic, and yeah, Infinite Warfare is going to be futuristic, so hopefully the next Call of Duty after Infinite Warfare is boots on ground, maybe even World War One times, but yeah, they're going to have their own weapon class, the classical weapons, this is what it's going to be called, and it's going to be really cool. I'm really excited for that. I'm really excited for Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered, and once again, I got the Legacy Pro Edition, so you guys can look up how much that is if you also want to get it, and you can look up what it includes so you know what I'm going to be making videos on, because I'm going to be making videos on pretty much everything I can, including the new Call of Duty. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully, you know, the recording goes well. Hope you guys enjoy my videos like you have been. I'm assuming you like them. But this is the end of this video. If I missed anything that you guys want to talk about, make sure to comment down below, and I'll try to make sure I talk about it in the next video. If you guys haven't seen my last videos, I'll put a link in the description to the one where I talk about Infinite Warfare, because I talk about that quite a bit this game. And really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up, and you subscribe for future content that I will be posting. Anyways, it's been TBS Doesn't One, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.